So in this episode, I'm going to give you a status update about my absence for the last month. We're going to look at some new acquisitions and a New Year's message. So let's get inside. Howdy train fans, welcome back to the Chattanooga Southern Railroad. So I've been a little absent for the last month and for some good reason. Excuse me. That's part of it. I was actually in the midst of doing my sugar turn ops videos several weeks ago, and right in the middle of doing that, I got a phone call that my dad was in the hospital. Apparently he had not been eating or drinking for about 7 days and had a mild heart attack and had developed pneumonia. Needless to say, I dropped everything and ran to North Carolina. I was down there for about 10 days while we got him kind of situated. Good news is he's doing much better. He's actually in rehab now, but it was looking pretty bad, and to the point where I got my brother to fly out from Oregon to North Carolina because we didn't know where this was going to go. And so, kind of a long story short, shortly after my brother arrived, he got sick from being on the plane and brought something in with him, and 2 days later I got it. So instead of being down there for several days and whatnot, and hoping to be back by Christmas, I ended up being flat on my back for 4 straight days with this festive flu or whatever the heck was going around in December. And I spent Christmas Eve and Christmas flat out. And hopefully you guys didn't get it, but if you did, you know what I'm talking about. We got Dad headed back the right way. And like I said, he's in rehab now. I finally was able to feel well enough to travel home on the Saturday after Christmas. And lo and behold, while I was in a rest stop at somewhere in Virginia, Central Virginia, I was walking through there, and 3 people coughed on me. 3 going down the aisle, headed back for the restrooms, and needless to say, I got something from them too. And I guess my immune system was just, low enough to take a second shot. So I am now on day, 12 of being sick. So that's kind of where I've been. I was able to get back and enjoy New Year's Eve with my family and recreate Christmas and all that stuff. But that's not why you're here. So let's get on with the show, shall we? So before go any further with the mailbag stuff here, I just wanted to wish you all a happy New Year. I know we're 3 days into it, but I wanted to hope that 2025 is your best year yet. And not just for your railroads and your models, but for you, your health, for your family. Hopefully you get to spend a lot of time with your family and friends, doing the things that you love, that you enjoy, that you have all the means that you need to do that, whether that is time or money or both. And so my wish going out to all of you is that you have a fantastic 2025. All right, enough yapping. Let's get to some trains here. So mailbag, got 5 things here that I've recently received, and I did get a good bit of cash this year for Christmas with all the chaos and all that stuff. It was just easier. And so I've got some other things coming, which I'll share when that comes down. But I want to share these 5 because I really I'm glad to have these. So the first one is another one of these Athearn Coca-Cola boxcar. This is the pure red one. Got this for a really good deal off of eBay, and really happy with this. Yeah, this is a 57-foot mechanical reefer. So that will go with along with my other two ones. So I got some tuning up to do on that. Another one, I picked up this, which is a rail box car. Back when I was in junior high and watching the big Southern SD 40-2s and 45s rolling north or south into north out of Chattanooga or south into Chattanooga, you always saw rail boxes somewhere in that train, and they became more and more prevalent in those trains. This is a little 40-footer. I've got a lot of 50s and some 60s, but I don't have a 40. So I saw this one. I was like, yeah, I got to pick that one up, and I got it for a real deal. I guess he had, if I remember correctly, he had mislabeled it, and so I just happened to catch it on a fluke. So got it for a really good deal because nobody knew what it was. So happy about that one. If you watched one of my other mailbag videos, I had picked up one of the kind of the rusty red Southern cabooses from Athearn. I think it was number X515. I found the sister to it. So this is, I don't know if you can see that number, but that's X403. So now I have the second one of those. So I'm really excited about that. We'll get that on the thing. Yes, I have a caboose problem. I know. It's not going away. I like it. Thank you. All right, now a couple other, those are the rail cars. Now we're going to get into cars. And these two are really special. So when I was first started college, I was lucky enough to own a Volkswagen GTI 1983. And this one, I saw this one on eBay and just had to have it. Now mine was black, did not have that racing stripe on the side. But it had a maroon interior in it, and I love that car. I mean, it ran like a scalded dog, 5-speed, until I wrecked it. And it was never right since. And then I was dumb enough to take it to Texas in college, and let me tell you, a black car with a dark maroon interior with no air conditioning, no. So anyway, I picked this up just as a reminder of that great time early in my first couple years of college in Chattanooga. So grab that. Now, if you know, by the way, this is a 1980. This was 1983, so it goes with my era, right? So I'm in the. I think I said my time period is 1978 to 1984, right? Right, shortly. Just past the merger with Norfolk and Western. Anyway, if you're a Gen Xer, you remember this car in particular. I know I'm not talking about the General Lee, right? Although I probably should find one of those. Anyway, I was looking online and I saw this and I said, I have to have this. So the number 53 Volkswagen Bug Herbie, right? The infamous love bug. So if you remember those movies, I saw this and I said, yes, I gotta have that one. And I think I'm gonna have some fun with this one. I'm not gonna tell you what, but I'm gonna have some fun with this one on the layout through all my videos. So be ready for that, okay? So really excited about those. All right, so last but not least, just kind of give you an update since December was for me. I've got a lot of video that I have shot that I have not had a chance to clean up in the editor and all that stuff. So you're going to start to see a plethora of videos coming out over the next several days and probably the next week, depending, because I'm going back to work on Monday, right? So that being said, look for some new videos. coming out. As I mentioned earlier, I am going to be back working on the structure. I really want to get this backdrop and this fascia up so I can start painting, right? That's going to be the next major step there, and then I can really start doing some scenic work here. So look for that coming up. I do want to say this, you know, I do work a full-time job, and I do have a young daughter, 13, that I like to spend as much time with as I can. So I'm not in a place in my life where I can, you know, put these out on a regular basis, right? It's going to be potluck, right? You might get 2 or 3 of these videos in 1 week. You might get, you know, depending on what's happening in my life with family, it could be a month before you see another one. So just want to say thank you to all my subscribers and my viewers. Thank you all. I think we just hit 950. I was dumbfounded when I got home and saw that. Thank you very much for your visual support there. Really flattered that I've got 950 people that are interested in what I'm doing. So with that, have a great day, have a great upcoming weekend, and we will see you all on down the tracks. Bye.